Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So I got a request to look at playing the Fox Medal stage with Fox Medal in order to unlock the secret Fox Medal. Kind of a weird way to get into this quest, but that's how it goes. So yeah, if we bring Fox Medal into his own quest, a few things will be different. The actual content of the mission will not be any different. It'll still be the same layout, mostly the same enemies. But anyway, to talk about my team, I'm using a Fox Medal Ascension first. He is a bounce, null gravity barrier power type. And then, yeah, lots of gravity barriers in this quest, so we'll want to bring him. Next up, I am bringing Light Murasame. And then she is one of the strongest drop monsters in the game. And then if you looked at my kind of beginner's to-do list, then you saw how to get one of her. And she's really good for all null gravity barrier quests because she's got a strong bump combo, and then her attack is very high. It's over 30,000 with the gauge. So it doesn't really matter which element she goes to, she's going to get good damage everywhere. Next I'm using a Basilisk. I think that's the Ascension version, and he's another bounce null gravity barrier with a blast bump combo, so he can get out other people's bump combos. And then finally I'm using Olive, and she is from the metal system, and also if you look at my beginner's list to do, then you know how to get Olive as well. Okay, so first boss stage. We want to keep away from the top half of the screen if we can. Unfortunately, I got in a regular bound there with Fox Medal, so he will, yeah, eat that flare there. But yeah, if we can stay at the bottom half of the screen and then take down the Attila down there, that would be a good course of action. But yeah, overall, this is a pretty difficult quest. I feel like the boss and then the enemies have a lot of hit points. And so it takes a long time for you to take them down, and so we take more attacks and so get more damage. But just to challenge myself, I decided to go with a completely free team, including a couple of characters that I do recommend for beginners to get. Basilisk might be the most difficult character to get here. His quest is a little bit difficult. So if you wanted to, you could use Snowman instead. Probably the Ascension version I would recommend. He's got an 8-turn tackle strike shot. So that'd be very easy for him to position around. Okay, so second boss stage. This time we want to be on the left side. One, so that we can stay away from Fox Medal's flare attack. And then two, so that we can get rid of the ability locks on the left side. And I might have been able to pinch in between them with Light Murasame on that turn. But I didn't think of it, so... Alright, so yeah, basically moving my guys over to the left. And then here I was really lucky. I'm right in between the drone and the weak point of the boss, so we just hit that with a Fox Medal. And then him being a power type, more damage per hit, so that turned out really well. Okay, so this time we'll pinch in between the ability locks. Very good. And then we want to grab that heart down there, so we'll grab the boot and then work our way to the bottom. Okay, third boss stage, and there are 4 in all, so it's a pretty long boss sequence. I like to get rid of the King Donkey down there on the lower right. He doesn't have any shields around him, but it just so happened that the damage carried over from the previous level, so we'll just take down Fox Medal first there. But yeah, definitely want to take down the King Donkey first. And then I believe this King Donkey has, it might be some kind of Slayer, Demi-Hume Slayer, so we want to be careful about that. Okay, nice damage from the bump combos there. Okay, and then we're looking pretty good heading into the last stage, which I think is the most difficult. Okay, last stage, and there are only 2 enemies here. We definitely want to get rid of the big blue demon down there, because he will heal Fox Metal, so yeah, I definitely want to do more damage to him. I saw a chance here, though, to use Murasame's Explosion on First Contact strike shot, so that did a pretty good amount of damage. Still need to focus on the blue demon, however. And yes, we have a new theme music, ending theme music. This is one of the new things about playing this mission with the Fox Metal in your party. Alright, so I'm lined up really well with the weak point. We'll go ahead and use Olive's strike shot. It can get rid of the drones on this mission, but they're not too big of a deal to leave out, so we'll just concentrate damage on the boss and the big blue demon. Okay, more bump combos. Okay, so now both of the guys have defense up. So this could be a good turn to work on positioning or to grab hearts. But we can still do kind of a little bit of damage, even with the defense up. Alright, but that only lasts a turn. So we're going to go back after the blue demon. He did heal the boss, so we have to keep that in mind. Alright, thankfully we have a gold heart out so that we can heal ourselves here. Okay, boss is shaking, which means an ultimate attack is going to come out soon. Looks like 3 turns. Alright, there's that flare attack again. And that flare can stun me. I was lucky, it didn't stun me at all during this mission, but it can do that, so that's another difficult thing about this mission. Alright, so we beat it. And then since we have Fox Metal in our party, let's look at the drops that we got. Alright, let's look at the reward screen. Okay, and so here we see 2 types of a Fox Metal. The all blue one is the standard one, and then the one with the half orange mask. That's the special edition one with Aoi. And then next let's go to the monster box, and then I'll show you that special version. Go to monster box, and there's the regular one, and here's the limited edition one. And there it is, Aoi and Fox Metal. It functions just the same as the evolution version with a blast bomb combo, same stats and strike shot, but with new art and a new strike shot voice. Alrighty, so that's that. Personally, I wish that there were more versions of different monsters with their trainers or holders or whatever you want to call them, and of course with the Japanese voice acting. But this is a good start. Okay, hopefully that was helpful, and we'll see you again. Take care.